Hi, hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. So today is another amazing collaboration with the amazing Malavika from Malasverse. If you haven't ever been over to her channel, please do. She has such a soothing energy. It truly like a cough drop. That's what just came to me. I really enjoy her readings, and so I'm so honored that she is wanting to do another reading with me today. I am bringing you your dog energy, and she is bringing you your cat energy. So if that is enough for you to decide which pile you want, go ahead and click the timestamp. Or if you need a little bit more help, let's get into some breathing. I like to start with 3 deep breaths. All right, so now that we're nice and relaxed, let's look at our piles. I have 4 today. In pile 1, we're going to do the Halloween deck and the Sea King deck. And I have the Red Tiger's Eye. In pile 2, I have the Friends deck and the Tragic Royalty deck. I always want to say Tragic Kingdom, which is the No Doubt album. And this beautiful geode. In pile 3, I have the Spirit Song deck with the Unicorn Bicycle deck and this beautiful large jasper stone. And in pile 4, I have the Schitt's Creek Tarot with the Disney Platinum 100 Tarot and the Clear Quartz stone. So the technique I use is typically I will just close my eyes, ask my intuition which pile to pick, and I will very commonly see a number in my mind's eye as if I was like staring at a light and closed my eyes. So that's the technique I use. Sometimes I can see multiple numbers, and like if I'm not wanting to watch multiple piles, I'll just say which pile to select, and very commonly I will then I'll just like hear a number, like which pile, and then which one I hear I go to. So those are the techniques I use. Just go with your intuition and the one that you feel most drawn to. You can also always read multiple piles if you feel that too. So without any further ado, let's get started. Hi, pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today, this is my part of the collaboration with Malasverse. Oh, hello, socks. Sorry. So this is the collaboration with Malasverse. I am doing what is your dog energy, and she is going to do what is your cat energy. So I kind of just wanted to roll with the punches and just have your deck and everything selected. And we're just going to kind of pull out cards and talk about your dog energy, what makes you loyal, what makes you fun, what makes you, we all know cats are these things too, but we're just going kind of with those dominant, stereotypical energies. All right, let's get started. All right, so you chose the tiger's eye, and it's the red tiger's eye. So like, I feel like you have a fierce, protective energy. Very, like I'm getting like pit bull, like super loving, but also like very protective. So, all right, so I chose one oracle card for your pile. And this is going to be your overall dog energy. So this is card number 13. You make me sick. Yeah, I said pitbull energy. This is a very like protective, fierce, strong energy. This is probably the fiercest of the dog energies. And I just feel like you know when people are not being treated right. You kind of know you have that protective nature, and it's actually probably been hard for you to not always give advice. Like, I'm sure you're the one that's like, this is what you're doing wrong. I see it. It's right here. It's very clear. And that takes, it is a gift to know what people are doing, where it's taking them, possible outcomes. But the truth is people want to go on their own journey. They want to struggle in their own way, and they actually need to, and they deserve to, because everyone needs to learn their own lessons, because everyone is on their own journey. Everyone is their own unique being. And so are you. So I think you are here to kind of make note of what you find right and wrong, and not because you're supposed to tell other people, but because you're supposed to show other people how you've learned from this. And in the outcome will be that you're going to indirectly inspire people, not because you're preaching, but because you are practicing. All right. Yeah, you just even right there, like, I feel like it's definitely possible that you are finally learning that you don't never, nobody puts baby in a corner, basically. Like, it's time for you to be front and center. So let's get you some major arcana cards. All right, let's do my future. This is kind of your past energy. Let's go ahead and check that out. All right. Okay, so your past energy has probably been far more the nurturing one, far more the individual that took care of the wounded. And it can get kind of exhausting, and even, what's the word? It can even be discouraging when all you're doing is taking care of the ones who've been hurt. And I feel like you've seen a lot. I feel like you've gone through almost like a nurse in battle. Like I see Phoebe in Friends when she's telling her story on Thanksgiving of, being in the war. Like, that's you. You're the one in the middle of the battlefield, stitching up open wounds and helping dying soldiers. Like, that can get exhausting though. And so you've been protective and licking people's wounds, so to speak. And it's been hard. This has actually very much calloused you. And so you're kind of coming into this whole new protective dog energy, this whole new, like, you're fucking done. You're done with people doing you wrong, doing others wrong. Where'd that go? Okay. So this is your current energy. Yeah, right now you are in you've kind of, I'm just knocking everything over. You've come home from battle. You've come home from the war, and there's no avoiding the damage that was done when people go off to war. I think we all know that. And so you've come home with a very new perspective, a very new idea, a whole new vantage point. Really understanding that, yes, being a tender, caring individual is fantastic. But I think you're done taking care of the wounds afterwards for other people. I think you are kind of, and even for yourself. I think you are I feel like you are far more in the energy now of kind of protecting your ground ahead of time, your home base. You've kind of come back to what is important to you and not defending other people anymore. This is about you and what you're learning in your perspective and your destiny, your home life, the things you were defending before. You get to now actually just protect that and enjoy that and watch that grow. What is the future energy of their dog presence? Oh, well, how lovely. This is a much This is a much more fun energy, because in the Four of Cups, it's the image of somebody like sitting under a tree with like I think 3 of their cups are spilled, and one of them is being handed. So like the spirit is handing this person a new opportunity. I feel like your future dog energy is going to be kind of the reward. Everything that you've worked hard for, you are now going to get to retire, relax, and not have to care for people in the way that you had to before. Oh, look at that. 13, 4. Oh, 4. Look at how beautiful. I love tarot. It's always so balanced. It's always so, especially the more, decks are used together, they really start to speak together. You are getting to, you're coming into your reward for all the time that you took taking care of other people. You're kind of in this, still snappy sort of phase, like where, someone comes at you wrong, you may come at them like you have been defending and been on the front lines for too long. So, and I see it's affected you. It has affected you greatly. So the fact that this is your future in energy is that actually the last bit of what you've been going through and all you've been protecting, everything that was good before, you're kind of coming into a whole new transformed time. You've been taking care of people for so long, and now I think Spirit is guiding you to a place where you're going to get to be taken care of. Oh, wow. I think in a dream I had last night, I don't always remember my dreams right when I wake up, but there was a path, and along the path there were sunflowers, not like growing out of the ground, but just like the flower of the sunflower were kind of on the path and leading in a kind of foresty area. So maybe something is leading you through what you thought was a really dark time. The sunflowers to me are representing that you are coming to a bright time, a warm time. You're coming out of a spiritual winter. And Spirit is handing you this beautiful opportunity to, to me, this is very much because 13 is also the death card. Because what this was making me think of was the butterfly, and how we all know when the butterfly is transforming and going through metamorphosis, it breaks down into, it disintegrates its body into basically sludge, and it reforms itself. It is actually reborn. And I see that what you maybe thought were wounds from the battle are actually you beginning to transform. I'm going to say, I don't usually make these sort of connections, but because this is 13 and this is 19, I'm seeing that the connection is you know, the difference is 6. So I'm thinking that where you're going to be at, where you're making those choices and changes is through, oh, I think I basically said what I was trying to say. The way to get out of this sort of delay, this sort of pause period is going to be through making the choices that you, I'm getting that energy that's where you kind of struggle, is making decisions in ways of being worried about making the wrong or right one. What's going to take you here or there. And I promise you, you're never going to make the wrong one. Like you're transforming the world in front of you through your own mind. So you're never going to go the wrong way. You can go whichever way you want. You have built such a structured place. You have, you're safe. You are fully ready to get up and get going. Like if you were building, you know, like a homemade, like go-kart or something, like you've built it. You're ready to go. You're ready to run. You've been training. You're ready for this. You are coming into such a beautiful, blessed time. Everything's really exciting. As I was like shuffling these, they were like popping out. So I'm like, I think you're coming into a really wonderful time of following your true joy and knowing through every dark night, the sun rises. So let's get you some oracle cards. The Viking Oracle. My mother's father's, is that how I say it? So my grandpa's dad, my mom's dad's dad, is actually from Norway, and we have a super, super strong Norwegian bloodline. So runes and the Viking Oracle speaks to me so deeply. Like nothing ties my readings together more than when I bring in the cards and the runes. So that's why, you know, I was like, this to me is worth the, you know, usually I do makeup and stuff. All right, so let's get you a card. It's funny, you got a cat. Because we're doing the dog energy. That's funny. Is that Kanaz? Okay, that is Kanaz. Okay, very cool. Just intuitively, like I know this rune is all about what we know intuitively. That's so funny. Because I'm very called to just speak on this with what I know naturally. So I feel like maybe you haven't tapped into your cat energy a lot. So, oh my gosh, please go, if you haven't already, go watch Malasverse's cat energy reading, because I think it is going to very, very much tie these together. But you are coming into a time of a different inner knowing, a different sort of just, you're finally going to answer the call. The thing that you've always like been naturally good at, but never advanced the skill in. Something you've always been drawn to. You do very well, but you haven't maybe trained at the level, studied, practiced, where you really could get to. So I feel like you are taking everything that you've learned and really transforming it. Like you are, like, you know, sometimes I don't know if you have, but sometimes I've met dogs that are just so in tune with humans. They look at you and they know exactly what you're saying. They can communicate very clearly to you. There are some dogs where it's just like they're in their own little world. You can call their name, you can say something, they will have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like you are very much in the world of understanding other people. And that's a really, really beautiful gift. You bring people that comfort. You don't take care of them endlessly the way you used to. You are much more in a self-care place now, which is very important. But it's also very trustworthy. So let me read about Manaz. Manaz and Kanaz. Oh, they rhyme. Manaz and Kanaz. So this is rune number 6. Oh, that's what I was saying. Between the two. So this is what's connecting them. The way forward is illuminated. Be the change you wish to see. Don't just talk, embody your message to the world. No one can know everything, so learn from trusted others or elders. By illuminating our shadows, we understand ourselves and our behaviors more deeply. Yeah, you have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of experience. And it is taking you in the direction that you really set out for in the beginning, that I feel like you probably feel like you got off track for a while, but you're coming back around to it. All right, Manaz. It says, develop yourself in all ways you can. Fulfill your potential. Do not shy away from the collective consciousness. Human nature means mistakes are made, but we can learn from them. Working with and for the community is becoming important for you. Be rational about an issue rather than emotional. Wow, I think that's exactly what I was kind of saying here, especially with the Kanaz, of like, develop the skill that you have. Develop the skill that you were born with naturally. Like, let that become something wonderful and amazing because you want it, not because you were raised in a home that was like very into like child prodigy energy. Like, do this because you love it. Do it because you were born with it and it was on your heart. Collective consciousness. I think that's really important to see. I don't know. I do feel like you maybe feel very separated from the world. And I think not necessarily like integrating into it, like going out and being in public, but like if you can really embrace and just close your eyes and feel and know that you are connected to every single soul. I think that would, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't do anything for you, but this is basically just saying, with what you're going through right now, just know that, what does it say? From God's breath I came and was made whole. Life given, fates chosen, word bestowed and flowed. But it is up to me now to move and to choose. It is up to me to shimmer the carvings, to shake the tree. I am Manaz. Yeah, you are, this is about the choices that you're going to be making next. You have really gone through a lot, serving other people, being very dedicated in that service dog energy. This is kind of the like runaway dog energy. And you're coming into the dog energy of like finding a home, being loved, being adopted, being like really embraced and nurtured. You're going to be nurtured in the way that you used to nurture people. So let's see. Is there anything else? I think that's where we're going to leave it today because I really want to... All right, and I'm going to give you an affirmation. All right. I have 3 here. So this one is I am filled with gratitude and abundance. Please don't mind my what's that called? Penmanship. I am filled with gratitude and abundance. Yeah, feel the gratitude is 100% the key to the safe of abundance. Like you're trying to figure out the combo to if you were standing in front of a safe and was told on the inside it was infinite abundance, anything you could want and dream of, know that the combo is being grateful. Be grateful for what you have, what you've gone through, and where you're going. Be grateful as if it's already here. Be thankful for a miracle as if it's already here. So, all right, pile 1, thank you so much for being here. I really hope you found something that resonated today. And if you did, I would love for you to give a little thumbs up. And if you love this message, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor today to do this collaboration with my friend Malavika. Please go ahead and check out her half with the cat energy. So if this is your first time reading with me, I hope to see you in the future readings. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. So you are here in a 2-part reading with me and Malasverse. We are going to, she's doing all about your cat energy and I'm doing all about your dog energy. You know, the fun, loyal, sort of stereotypical side of what a dog is. We all know that cats are like loving and loyal too, but we're going with kind of that stereotypical outline. So what is your dog energy? So let's go ahead and get started. I love it. You chose my geode. Oh my gosh. I think there's even like, oh, it's so cool. There's actually like a little like, you know, stone in there. So beautiful. I absolutely love the kind of geodes that are just frosty like this. Like I get afraid to break it up anymore, even though I'm sure there's a lot more beautiful stuff in here. Anyway, so, oh, I think that could definitely be something about you, is that you, your dog energy. So you are probably very, very beautiful and sparkly. I'm wondering if you kind of have that like grungy look though, of like very down to earth in the way of not a lot of people would know that, but like almost like you clean up really nice. But despite that, at any way you look, any way you're ever dressing, you are absolutely beautiful. Because the outside of the geode is just as beautiful. Am I right? So, so this is your 1 oracle card that is kind of going to describe your overall dog energy. Ooh, okay, Love Written by Fiona Apple. You, puppy love, you know, you are definitely someone who, you're that one who falls in love. I want to say easily, like you're the one, it's always puppy love with you. Everything is always very like you meet someone and this is it. This is the one you're going to be with. So very young energy right now. It's a very, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, love-ridden. And I feel like you are definitely, so yeah, that's a good way to put it, is your dog energy is the puppy love. Like, you know, if you've ever been around a puppy, they are so loving. They just give you all this energy and they're so energetic. At the same time, they're a lot. Puppies haven't matured yet. They have so much to go through to become a full mature pet. So you definitely could have that fun energy. but maybe you haven't fully matured yet to the big dog you want to be. So we're going to do past, present, and future energy. Puppy dog energy. Puppy dog. Puppy dog energy. What is the past energy? Where are they coming from with this dog energy? Okay. So you... Well, let's get another card. But instantly I heard cycles ending. So everything, you're coming from a place of starting over. Like, I almost want to say like moving out for the first time. Like I said, it's a very young energy. Or even like, maybe you're coming back around to something that you've already faced before. Yeah, this is definitely, okay, so this is something you've, yeah, what the energy I'm getting is, you are coming from a cycle that was a repeated cycle of kind of struggling to move on from past loves. Like, everything about you is kind of running away from one situation because of you were hurt. But I think you're the hopeful optimist, hopeful optimist, is that the right word? Hopeful romantic. You believe that every time something doesn't work out, it is for the better, and it is. You are correct about that. I think that's just where you're coming from. You're coming from those sort of love cycles coming and going. So let's see where you're at now. There's pile 2 amp right now. It's puppy dog love. Okay. You may be in a place right now where you don't feel like things are kind of working with other people outside of love. Like, you definitely are somebody whose main focus is romance, is your relationship, is your partnerships. And so you're in a place where you're kind of working on balance. Things may be out of balance right now with co-workers per se, if you have a job, or any sort of friendships, groups, anything like that. The 3 of Pentacles is usually about working together on a singular idea. And I just heard people being like, no, it's not. Like, that's what I'm seeing when it comes to the 3 of Pentacles. And so you may be a little bit out of balance right now with your love life and your friends. You love, and that's okay. That is a-okay that is where your focus is at. And then the future energy, the sun. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. I definitely see that because you're young, because of your sort of cycles with love, and that I see you still kind of needing to go through, you're still needing to go through another cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're needing to go through another cycle. So the one you're in right now, whatever sort of kind of home environment that's been taking you away from this group community energy, I'm not going to be that person who's like, oh, it's over. But I am seeing that it's not going to be bringing you the same joy that you thought it was. At one point, this sort of relationship was bringing you real happiness, real light. Like you felt love in your heart. You felt like this was the one. This was going to be the structured home, married life. This was it. But I just kind of see it becoming very cloudy and not seeing the sun for a long time. 19, 20. So this is one back. So the between that is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the only way to kind of turn it around is through harnessing the magician energy, the number 1. Because which also the magician energy has all the symbols as well on their table. And I'm kind of seeing that for you to change this direction, because no tarot reading, no prediction is ever set in stone. Ever. You are 1000% the creator of your reality. Please know that and believe that. But with where things are going right now, if you want it to change, if you want this sun to turn around and to end up kind of in this like super happy, stable home where it is actually rainbows and butterflies all the time, you're going to really have to harness your magician energy. And that is really understanding your part in creation. Your world isn't, how I'm trying to say, like basically your world is a reflection of your inside thoughts, how you feel. And sometimes people think it's the other way around. Like, no, I only feel like this because of the way the world is. It's like, that's just not how it goes. I'm here to tell you, you are in much more control than you know. Harness your magician's energy. So let's go ahead and let's get you an oracle card. I was telling pile 1 how my my maternal great grandfather is from Norway. His name's Thorleif. And so I've always very much related and resonated with the Viking Oracle and all the runes. Oh my God, stop. Thorleif, it's a leaf. That's funny. That's so cool. So, yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful leaf. That's so funny. Thorleif. The name Leaf is such a great one. Like growing up, I remember there, was a singer from when my mom was younger, and his name, I want to say Leif Garrett, but I feel like that might not be it. But anyways, Leif is a very famous Norwegian name. And so, what's cool is the name, it's 2 parts, is, Thorleif, so it's Thor. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So let's look at, I think it's number 3. Thurisaz. Oh my God, stop. That is so cool. Thurisaz is Thor's hammer. Thorleif. Oh my God. Hey, Gramps. Do not get drawn into unnecessary drama. There are many sides to every story, so make sure you research a situation thoroughly before making a decision. Ignorance is no excuse. Choose wisdom and remove the old thorn in your side. Choose the positive flow of enthusiasm, fecundity, and passion rather than aggression, small-mindedness, and force. Yeah, you're coming into a time of needing to be much more flexible. You're needing to be less into the drama, and you need to make a decision on something. You really need to decide, you know, is this puppy love worth it? You've kind of been in this time of cuteness and just fun and playing, but it's like you can only chew up so many shoes before the owner's like, okay, we got to do something about this. And I really feel like you need to find the thing that's going to help you mature right now. And this is saying you need to make sure you know what decision you're making before you make it. Don't just go off like, you know, a whim. But it's encouraging you to find a passion. I'm curious if you haven't really been working towards what you love to create. And maybe you've just been more focused on relationships and trying to balance everything like that. And it's like, maybe there's actually a need to kind of just, like I said, harness your magician energy, harness your creation energy, harness the will of having an idea, you know, writing it out, drawing it out, and creating it. That is such a powerful, it's such a powerful, I keep wanting to say energy. It's a powerful energy. When you're able to create what you think of, it will increase your willpower. It will increase everything good in your life. So, okay, let's read that. Yggdrasil, you are a part of the tree of life. You belong. You are a part of something bigger than you realize. You deserve a wonderful life. Your destiny is both fated and shaped by your will. Be present, be grounded. I think I just said that. I think you need to kind of increase your willpower. Here, this is going to be your positive affirmation. I am attracting what belongs to me. Say this. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is perfect for you. I am attracting what belongs to me. I feel like you may be in a place where you think, oh, it's too hard to obtain blank. And let me tell you, you can obtain anything you want. You can ask the universe for anything you want. So, I am attracting what belongs to me. So, pile 2, that is your dog energy. You are in a beautiful puppy love stage of life. Everything is very fresh and very new and exciting, and you're ready for it. And you're kind of learning what works and what doesn't work. But just as with every situation, life is a pendulum. Everything isn't always a party. I feel like you are kind of figuring out a balance right now, because things may not, you know, sometimes people adopt puppies and learn very quickly. They don't have what it takes to take care of a puppy. And maybe that's kind of something that's going on, is maybe you took on something that you don't know how to take care of. I think if you are in a relationship or a job or any sort of world where you're trying to attract something to you, happiness, stability, perfect home, perfect life, you have to harness your magician energy and know that you are in total control. You are connected to everything. And that's something you're going to really learn. Don't feel so separated and disconnected from everyone around you. Maybe you feel like people don't understand you, but yeah, I think you're just growing and learning and kind of coming out of that puppy love stage. So that is where I'm going to leave it. Pile 2. If you haven't yet, please go watch Malasverse. Well, that's how you say it. If you haven't yet, please go watch Malavika's reading on your cat energy. I am so excited to see how these come together. I feel like she's really, every time we've done a collaboration, they have just been absolutely perfect. So thank you for being here. I hope you found something that resonated. And if you did, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up. If you loved it, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel today. It's been an absolute honor. Thank you for being here. And if you came over from Malasverse, thank you for being here. I hope to see you in the future readings. Have a great day. Bye. Hi Pal 3, thank you so much for joining me today. So this is another collaboration with the amazing Malavika from Malasverse. I am doing your dog energy. What is the stereotypical sort of dog energy that you're in right now? You know, fun, loyal, excitable, protective, things that cats are too, but cats just have a very different stereotype and demeanor as a whole. So we're going to do your dog energy here. And if you haven't, make sure you go check out Malasverse for your cat energy. So let's go ahead and get started. So you chose big red jasper. I love this stone. Got it at a farmer's market. The people mined them themselves. So you are definitely somebody who probably does a lot of like homemade stuff, very holistic, very crunchy, very into natural, healthy things. You think about, you know, where your food comes from, where your clothes come from. You maybe even make a lot of your own clothes. Yeah, I'm excited to find out more about this doggy energy. All right. So this is your one oracle card for your overall dog energy. Number 7, loving you. This is what do they call it? Wet leg? That's so funny. I was saying it out loud. I'm like, no, that is the name of the band, Wet Leg. This is they're two friends, I presume. But that's the energy I'm getting, is you are a loyal friend. That's your dog energy, is that you are the loyal friend. You're the one that is going to show up anytime someone calls you up and is like, hey, do you want to go on a hike? Do you want to go, you know, on an adventure? Like, yes, you are the one that's there. And you are the one that is kind of, you can kind of fit into any scenario. I feel like you're very diverse. You probably have a lot of different groups of friends all over the place. It's not really one central location. You may be actually involved in a band or music. That definitely is vibing here. And then 7, why do I always forget? I think 7 is the Chariot. So yeah, like I said, you have that energy of like, you're the friend that always wants to go the adventure. So your dog energy is the like, anyone can call on you. You're the friend indeed, because you got the friend with weed. So we're going to go ahead and find out some past, present, future energy with you. I've been doing jazz in the background. I used to do like just healing tones and stuff, which are fabulous, and I always did feel good. I don't know, but I just kind of wanted that. I want the vibe as if you just walked into a cafe and there's a tarot reader there and they're just like, hey, come on, sit down, have a cup of coffee, and let's talk about things going on. So a little bit more accessible, I should say. So what is the past energy for Part 3? This friendship dog energy. Where are they coming from, this dog energy? Okay. Oh, sad dog. Oh, it's like that energy of like a dog that has been at the pound for so long. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. All right, come on. excited. You are that fun friend energy. Okay. Yeah, you've been in a very interesting, hard place. Like I said, it's that energy of a dog that's been like at the pound for so long, and like every time someone comes walking in, like you are excitable and you're jumping up and down, and for some reason no one is looking at you twice. Like I said, like maybe you're kind of that more like earthy, crunchy sort of friend, and it's hard because you want people to know that there's so much about you that is worth getting to know. There's so much about you that has experience and knowledge, and you've gone through a lot. Actually, also you may have had like mental health hospital visits in your past. You've experienced a lot of hardship, and you're kind of wondering when people are going to notice you and when you're going to get that attention and love and feel the love back. And you are going to. You are. This is just where you're coming from. Let's find out your current pup energy. What are we getting out? Ooh, okay, perfect. Yeah, look at that. You are getting out. You're getting out scot-free, too. Yeah, you are hurt, so you're cautious, but you are about to come into such a place of abundance and love because of whatever you've gone through in the past. It's in the past. It's done. Let me tell you that right now. Oh, look, 16, 17. All that crap is in the past. Okay? It is. You are about to come into such a wonderful place. Yeah, the 9 and the 7, 16. That to me is just saying you being authentic has maybe driven people away, but what that is actually doing is it's driving the people away who don't deserve your love and attention. So don't worry. You are drawing in the right people. The Tower reversed with the Queen of Cups reversed is very much like the time of wasting your energy and spilling it into the wrong places is kind of about to be behind you. Let's find out what future dog energy you get. It's a transformative period you're in right now. And not transformative like the butterfly, but transformative like a dog being adopted out of the pound. So, ooh, look at that, love. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that. Loving you, love. You are making all the right choices, okay? You are loyal. You are trustworthy. Don't ever change, okay? Don't ever change who you are. You are exactly who you're meant to be. And look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the Three of Cups, one of the happiest cards. To me, Three of Cups is like true celebration of finding your place in the world, finding your friends, finding your home, finding the job, and it's going to be through all of your choices. I'm so happy for you. Look at the colors here. This is such a beautiful energy. So much green. And all the hearts. Oh, pile 3. Oh, it's like I'm literally getting that energy of like a big fluffy dog that is just coming up to you and like just like human in a bear suit. Like literally like so fluffy and loving and like one of these pups right here, and just wow, you really are going to experience everything you've been hoping for. You are. It's been really sad, but please trust that this river you've been going down, where you feel like everything's kind of starting over. It's not starting over. You're actually starting from a whole world of experience. Oh, yay, yay. Yay, David, yay. So, all right, let's get you a Viking Oracle card. So, I've been telling, I told the other two piles. So, I am actually like a third Norwegian. My maternal great-grandfather is straight from Norway. His name is Thorleif. And so I've always very much vibrated with the rune energy, that sort of world. I'm horrified to know that like Vikings were, they would just pillage and kill and do all these horrible things. So it's like, that shit sucks. I'm not pro that. But they had a lot of belief systems that I think still resonate through my bloodline today. Okay, so you got the butterfly. Which I was saying, like, you are going through a transformation. I don't feel like it's like a butterfly. It's like being adopted. So it's like, you actually have been the butterfly for a while. You're just finding a new home. And that's what's so beautiful. So let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, number 4. Anzus. Oh, and I love that Anzus has like wings on the side of his helmet. Just like the wings of the butterfly. So improved communication, clear thinking, and wise action are all of great importance now. Do not deny what someone or something really is in favor of a kinder perspective. Find order in chaos. We have inherited both positive and negative aspects from our ancestors, and it is useful to know both. The universe is conspiring to open up new ways for you. Oh, that's so funny. I was just talking about my ancestors and like, exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of their bloodline runs through me, and I've actually had to overcome a lot of my own issues that probably have been embedded in my DNA. And I feel like you very may well also have that. Things that are just kind of in your family that you have to work through. Like I said, I think you may have maybe been admitted to a mental health hospital in the past because everything that you were doing and the life you were existing in was just too much. You couldn't handle it. Let's check out Kanan's backwards. All right, Kanan's backwards. Someone around you may be jealous of you, worrying that you will surpass them in some way. Remember, great teachers want their students to surpass them. Alternatively, at this time, you may be unwilling to admit or to examine your own shadows. The Vikings understood that to think we exist in perfection, that we live entirely in the light with no darkness, is to be in the grip of delusion. Delusion. Ooh, I don't really drop a lot of my readings. Check out my delusion. What am I delusional about reading? I'm going to tag it right here. It's amazing. But truthfully, figure that out because that may be the missing piece right now. Look at that. Yeah, if that's 6 and that's 6 reverse, I think you are, yeah, okay, yeah. There is an energy from your past that is jealous and kind of trying to drain you. And I think that is what you're letting crumble. You're letting this past energy actually kind of fall apart and break so you can move on. Because I think you have really overcome, like you can now use this 9 energy right here as something so much greater. Because like the 9 of, let's say the 9 of Cups is, you know, all about your wishes being fulfilled and all of your dreams and desires. Like, you're really coming into such a lucky time. You are an amazing, like, you're just that dog that everyone loves. And unfortunately, not everyone loves dogs. So it's that thing of, it doesn't matter. You could be the juiciest, ripest peach in the world. You could be the fluffiest, sweetest, most amazing dog in the world. And there will always be somebody who doesn't like peaches or doesn't like dogs. So I love you. I think your energy is fantastic. Oh, let's get you a positive affirmation. I am a magnet for all good life has to offer. I am a magnet for all good life has to offer. You are. And that's why you are repelling the bullshit right now. It's all going away. Okay? I believe that if there's any outside negative energies, they're on their way out. Speak clearly from your heart. Understand the aspects maybe from your family that you need to work through because it was inherited to you, not because that it actually is who you are. So I am really, really excited for you, Pile 3. This was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for you to, if you have already watched Malavika's, let me know how they connect. If you haven't yet, please go over to Malasverse and check out your cat energy. I absolutely love doing collaborations with her. She's an angel and has a great intuitive gift. So thank you for being here. If you're over here from Malasverse, hello, hi, welcome. It was great having you. I hope you found something that resonated. And if you did, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor today. I love doing tarot. I love getting to channel just messages. It brings me life. So thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the future readings. Have a great day. Bye. Hi Pile 4, thank you so much for joining me today. So this is my third collaboration with Malasverse on what is your dog energy, and she is doing what is your cat energy. So these are just kind of the stereotypical ideas of them. We all know that dogs are fun, loving, and loyal, but so are cats. But there are just general stereotypes to them that I think kind of, we all know that they're different. So this is not super, super literal and specific. This is just kind of pulling in that sort of energy. So without further ado, let's find out your dog energy. All right, so you chose the beautiful clear quartz. I love this one, and it's actually like a full like magnifying glass. So anything you do is magnified. Anything you do is greater. Anything you do is better. And kind of like you're like a show dog. Like like you're that dog energy of you have this energy of like anywhere you show up, you're the best. Anywhere you show up, you are, you know, you win competitions, you are the best in your sports team, you earn the highest in your sales department, you write the best music in your group of friends. Like, yeah, there's something about you that is actually not better than, but pretty good. So let's go ahead and check out your oracle card. This is going to be your overall dog energy. Ooh, oxytocin. I don't get Billie Eilish's card very often. But, okay, so soft, gentle. I feel like people look at you and don't actually, people don't know how to read you. Like, you scare them and intimidate them, not because you're angry, but because people have no idea how to approach you. Like Billie Eilish isn't somebody who necessarily looks like she would be mean, but I think she's very intimidating to a lot of people because she knows herself. She's very confident. she's kind of had to be. She's had nobody else actually, like, she got to grow up and just be herself. Like, one of the things I loved about her is learning that she, you know, would make music videos when she was younger to songs she loved. Like, there's something about you that is unique, and you've been doing what you do your whole life. So you have a different sort of skill set. And even if it's just being an intuitive person, but very much so like oxytocin, like your dog energy is a big beautiful, like, have you, like, you know, it's a certain kind of dog. Maybe I'll try and like find a picture of it, but they're very tall. They look like greyhounds, but they have very long hair. That's kind of that energy I'm getting, is soothing. Like, you do have speed and talent and all that stuff, but there is something very gentle about you. Even, you know, just a big gentle dog energy. All right, let's go ahead and look further. So we're going to do past, present, and future. Okay. So you may be young still. You may still very much be in the young part of your life, or at least young in the part of your life adventure. You know, we all know that dogs don't live as long as humans. So kind of think about this last cycle you've been through. Maybe it's kind of been a struggle to get off the ground. Yeah, you're coming out of a very interesting time, almost coming out of a rabbit hole, kind of coming out of this place where you've been really overworked. Like I said, it's a show dog. You have been kind of performing for people for so long. And I think you're hoping, this is where you've been coming from. The dog energy is you've been performing. You've been working hard to almost entertain everybody. Make sure everyone feels warm and make sure everyone feels comforted. And it's that thing of like, everyone loves you. Everyone wants you around because you make everything better. But you're kind of coming out of this place where you're like, I have been giving it everything, to the point that life has almost lost a little bit of color. And it's like a dog that has been in a, you know, constant, has been constantly performing and doing shows. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, show dogs. I feel like you have been constantly performing for people and trying to look a certain way and act a certain way. And I think that's changing. Let's find out where your dog energy's at now. Pile 4. Where's the energy for the dog energy right now? We got 2, actually. This cycle is narrowly ending. This time of performing for people, literally performing, it's almost over. So you are right. You are tired. You are kind of wanting it to be done. Yeah, the show you've been putting on for everybody, the stress has actually been, it's been leading you to something. This is actually taking you somewhere. You are going in the right direction. This is not just a oh, you're the only one who's gotten like multiples of cards. Okay. Yeah, you've kind of reached the point where you've succeeded a lot in what you've done. I think you just kind of want to transform. I think you're kind of wanting to change the way you have been looking at things. I feel like you're taking off the blindfold that people have put on you. And you're finally seeing that you've been maybe acting and performing for other people's benefit, other people's outcome and success. And you are motivated and driven and organized. And I feel like you actually are finally seeing things for the way everything is. It's like you're the dog that has been in like these shows and you are actually running away from your owner. You're the dog that's like, oh, no, thank you. My life is worth way more than what you have been making me. You actually, and you are this, oh, this is exciting. You're recognizing your own worth and you're about to bounce. Let's find out the future dog energy. Yeah, something is not right. Something has not been right. I think you're tired of performing. I think you're ready to kind of live freely, beautifully. You've been very mentally stifled. Like I said, I think someone put a blindfold on you. I feel like you are seeing that there's a whole ocean to go out into. I can go anywhere. I think you're finally removing the limiting beliefs that you've had, not because you haven't believed in all your possibility, but because you didn't even know how much possibility was out there. And you're seeing it. You're finally starting to see it because you've been working in this direction. It's been hard. That I think they have really tried to keep you in the closet from the truth. Whoever this is, whether it's a family or a job or even just the world as a whole, doesn't want people to break out of the system of, once you realize like you don't have to go to a 9-to-5, once you actually figure out how to create an income that is not at a corporate job, you've cracked the system and you're getting there. You've been trying to get out of this sort of rut for a while, and maybe you've been feeling like you've been in the wrong place and it hasn't been going well, but that is not true. Everything you've been going through has been training you and taking you to where you're supposed to go. Maybe not as fast as you want it to, but everything you've been doing, you are about to break free into this whole new world where you get to show the world who you are. And what's cool is, even though, yeah, you maybe have been a show pony for so long, it's actually still going to benefit you greatly. You've learned a lot. And you're going to really be able to express how limited you have felt. And that's going to terrify people. That you're going to kind of give your own perspective. You're going to right many, many wrongs. So let's go ahead and get you a Viking Oracle card. So I'm wearing all the runes today. I am actually a third Norwegian. My maternal great-grandfather is from Norway. And so to me, this is kind of connecting to your, like like I said, if you are from a strong bloodline, you've been a kind of a show dog, maybe that literally means like the family you come from has done things a certain way for so long. And now you are you are going to use all those traits that actually are fantastic, are amazing, are so wonderful, but you're really going to use it for the best. I feel like you've been in Wonderland, and I'm sorry, Alice in Wonderland is kind of a nightmare, in my opinion. It is terrifying, and you're getting out of that. You're coming out of that. Why am I feeling very much Billie Eilish is Alice in Wonderland? Poor thing. But you're coming out of it. Let's get you a Tian. So, but just that connection of, I think you are, something about your bloodline, where you come from, is pivotal in where you're going, because who you are is who you're meant to be. It's just the system you've been a part of that has been oppressive towards you. The wing of her Freyja's helmet. Alright, so you got, yeah, this next period, you are about to really elevate. You are about to come to whole new levels, a whole new height. You've been kind of actually underground. Like Alice, literally, to go into Wonderland, she goes in a rabbit hole, literally. Like she goes down into the ground, and I feel like you are actually coming up. All right, Degas. Number 23. Know that you are protected. Only positive energy flows your way. Expressing daily gratitude will create profound change. Have hope. Happiness is within your grasp. The time for sorrow is over. Grief is necessary, but soon will diminish. Seek balance in all things. Bam, 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 bam. I think that perfectly sums up what this is saying. You are about to go onto a new journey. You are protected, though. You have ancestors that want you to do exactly what you're doing. So they are literally funneling you pure positive energy right now. It doesn't get much better than that. You are getting the cream of the crop of love and light. So just say thank you to them. Say thank you for all the good that you have had, all the good that you want. Let's find out Freyja. Freyja. Birth and death are both a part of life. Feminine power is different from, but equal to, masculine power. You can fight your own battles, choose partners with discernment. Fertility in all forms surrounds you now. Healing in the body, mind, and spirit is currently available to you. External beauty is rarely enough. Seek depth and intelligence too. Yeah, you are really coming from a time of it being about the outer world, the beautiful, how much money you're making, how skinny you are, how in shape you are, how well you can perform for people. You've been doing that for so long. You're kind of seeking a whole new level of depth, of knowing maybe there is more to life and to me and to what I've been hoping for. These hopes and dreams you have, they do matter. They're there for a reason. I think you're finally going to understand the people you've been allowing into your life, whether good or bad. You're just on a whole new healing journey. You are finding a new home in your body. So it's your dog energy is kind of that, like I said, the dog that's running away, the dog that's like, oh my God, I've been living life so sheltered. And it's like you found a farm to go run and live free on. Your dog energy is freedom. Your dog energy is, you're educated, you're intelligent, you're one of those you're a dog that's basically been able to figure out how to live on your own. And that's really cool, because I don't know if, it's like you're going back out into nature, back out into the wild. You are reconnecting with your ancestors, basically. So you're kind of going back to literally, I mean, you could be going back to a home country of where your family's from, moving back to a rural way of living. I'm curious. A positive affirmation for you is, I allow myself to receive everything I desire. Wow, I love that, because this is actually about, like, desire is frequency, is a certain level. So for you to match your frequency of what you desire, I think there's a lot of changing and a lot of things that are going to kind of take place. And you've been at war trying to find your way home and to safety, and I think you're finally coming to it. Like they said, I think the time for grief is over. I think you've made it out of the rabbit hole. You're probably a little shook up from everything you've gone through. But if you haven't yet, I'm really excited for you to go to Malavika's reading about your cat energy, because I think these are going to go really hand in hand for you and will help you kind of explain this desire a little bit more, maybe. And if you have already come from, Malasverse, please let me know how this is connected. I just see you as a very, very strong, intelligent person. Everything you do is amplified. You are fantastic at everything you want. I think you are about to breathe so much more color into your world, because there's a lot of the black and white cards here. So I think you are about to break out of this old way of being, this way you've existed in for a long time. Like I said, you're about to really rise up from lower vibrations, and not because of you, but because they have been put on you and you have been told you weren't worth more, which you're discovering isn't true. You can be anything you want to be, and it's actually so much more than anyone wanted you to figure out. So, pile 4, that is where I'm going to leave it today. Thank you so much for letting me channel your energy. I hope you found something that resonated. If you did, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up. And if you love this message, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. If this is your first time being here and you've come over from Malasverse, thank you so much. I really look forward to seeing you in the future. And if you've been here before, I hope to see you again. Have a great day.